The modern designs of everyday products have made lives much easier, but that doesn't mean it doesn't backfire sometimes. There are quite a few extremely perplexing and uncomfortable designs that seem like they were made just to confuse us. One would hope such products are mildly strange, but there's a lot of nerve-wracking stuff out there, from utterly useless items to some super creepy ideas. Today we've gathered for you a list of the most uncomfortable and consequentially useless things ever designed. Make sure you watch till the end of the video and give this video a thumbs up. Let's see what we've got. We all love to buy nice and homey things for the dinner table. From tablecloths to cutlery, we want everything to be perfect. So would you consider this puking cat gravy boat a great addition to your collection of utensils? We sure wouldn't. It's definitely not a tasteful piece of crockery to display or use, especially if you have guests. The manufacturers call it perfect for any meal. But let's be honest, no one would want to eat a plate of food after a cat puked on it, however metaphorically it may be. This design is just a big no. Quite a few people nowadays try to find solutions for problems that aren't even real. If you don't believe us, check this product out. Someone actually thought people needed relief from having to type with a fresh set of acrylics. We sure didn't know that plastic nails are so precious you have to protect them above everything else. This set of silicone fingertips has been produced to help the ladies type for long hours on their keyboards without chipping or damaging their freshly manicured nails. All they have to do is attach these tips to the edges of their nails, and voila! Now they have fingertips at the end of their nails. This is one extremely useless office product. If you're also one of those hip youngsters addicted to avocados, we have good news for you. Now you can cater to your cravings for the most millennial avocado on toast easily. Don't know what we're talking about? Check this out. A literal avocado stick. Portable and efficient, you can now enjoy your favourite snack anywhere and anytime you want. You don't have to slice through an avocado, then peel it. Just take the stick out and smear some yummy avocado on the toast. We don't really think this invention was necessary, but it did garner public attention because of its uncanny resemblance to a roll of deodorant. Also, nature has arranged for the avocados to stay fresh naturally, so why bother with this stick, right? Ditching the automobiles for cycles is a great way to amp up your health while reducing your carbon footprint. But if you don't enjoy the smooth ride offered by bicycle tyres, there's an alternative for you. Do you prefer to be on your foot while cycling? This invention has got you covered. This is the Shoe Bike, a cycle that combines the thrill and speed of cycling with the feeling of the pavement against your foot. Well, not exactly your foot, because that's still going to be on the pedal. The tyres are actually made of shoes. Crazy, right? This weird bicycle was created to demonstrate that the high-performance running shoes by the company Adidas are insanely effective and durable. Turns out it actually works quite well too. But the ridiculous appearance of the bike just can't be ignored, and we have to ask, was that really necessary? If you think we're harming the planet with our unnecessarily high plastic waste, wait till you see this next product. Someone actually thought designing this box of Tic Tacs would be a good idea. A box then in turn filled with 60 or so smaller boxes of Tic Tacs, and each smaller box contains about 5 Tic Tacs. There's more plastic in there than Tic Tacs. Are we trying to encourage healthy portion sizes by this? They didn't even organise the smaller boxes neatly inside the larger box. Instead, they just threw in as many boxes as they could into the big one. Really, there was no need for this stupid design. Don't we all love to decorate our cars with all sorts of funky things and baubles? One such item is the bobblehead figure. These are quite funny, we have to agree, but if you have a sick sense of humour, then this one's for you. It's actually pretty terrifying. We sure can't tell who would think of decorating their car with this murderous little thing. This is called Slicey the Pig and is based on an old French cartoon. It's designed in a way that it seems like the pig is carving itself up with a knife as it wiggles. If you're giving a ride to someone you despise, this would be a great way to freak them out. We can guarantee they would never get into your car again. Croc haters are about to see the worst thing in their life. We agree, Crocs look hideous, but they're comfortable, apparently, and for a while they were fashionable too. But these sandals with fake feet printed on them just make us want to throw up. Really, can someone tell us one example of a situation where you'd need to disguise your feet inside these fake flip-flops? We can't think of a single person who would put these hideous shoes on. But now that someone has made them, let's see how long it takes before we actually end up needing them. If you thought the fake feet sandals were ridiculous and completely useless, just check this out. These are actual dentures, and yes, this is indeed a hidden USB stick you can see here. It's a part of the dentures. Who has the guts to present this drive to their colleagues during a work meeting? Maybe if you're a geriatric super spy, you can use this denture drive to smuggle out confidential files. Are you looking to stand out amongst your crew this summer, especially on the beach? We have the right thing for you. Denim Swimwear is going to make you the most fashionable one. While it is surely a crime against fashion, someone thought there's a market for these and decided to make them. The company claims they're completely chafe-free and you can choose from a variety of designs. So next time you're thinking of going to the beach, on a hike or maybe a music festival, don't bother cutting your actual jeans, just buy this horrible swimwear. Do you face trouble sleeping on long-haul flights? We understand. It's hard to get comfortable in the congested space inside an airplane. After all, not everyone can afford to fly business class. But this product will help you sleep soundly until you're ready to land. The face Cradle is a one-of-a-kind headrest and you can easily sleep with your head supported by it, though the guy sitting behind you will definitely hate your guts for strapping yourself to their in-flight entertainment system. If you're okay with giving up on your dignity for a few hours of sleep, then you should definitely buy this. You should buy this wine glass unless you like drinking wine. Then don't. Also, don't buy this if you're a clean freak, because with this glass you'll end up with wine stains on your furniture, carpet and even clothes. This frustrating design was created by Athens-based designer named Katerina Kamprani. She made this as a part of her collection of objects designed to be uncomfortable and in order to inconvenience you. Another one of Kamprani's useless creations is the chain fork, and we guarantee it will enrage you. She has actually designed an entire range of useless cutlery just to make sure anyone using it never manages to get a bite into their mouth. If you're thinking of losing weight, this might just be the key. If the fork and wine glass made you angry, this tea set will definitely send you off the rails. Imagine pouring tea from this. It'll spill everywhere. And worse, how will you even drink from this weirdly long mug? Why not just spill the beverage around anyway? While fashion isn't constant anywhere or at any time, you do expect A-list celebrities to put the best out there. Maybe J-Lo didn't get the memo that one time. We can't think of any other reason she would step out wearing these horrible jeans boots. Even if they're Versace, they just look insane. Repeat after us, shoes and jeans should not be mixed. The British love their royal family, and you may or may not understand, but sometimes they just go too far to show solidarity with them. We can assure you, you don't need to wear swimsuits with Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's faces printed on them. Sure, if you want attention, then go for it. In fact, get one with the Queen's face on it, but at least try it once before buying. Or else you'll end up looking something like this, with Harry's beard placed exactly where it shouldn't be. Cyclists know that a helmet is essential whenever they're riding, and there's a lot of nice helmet options out there. But they surely weren't good enough because someone decided they needed this big head helmet to make a statement of some sort. It's as amazing as it is disturbing. Others might confuse you for an alien or a megamind with this, but if you like it, then who cares, right? Specific clothing is designed for specific body parts for a reason. You can't use a sock as a hat, but some people think they can just mess with the designs and try to make multi-purpose clothing, but these mostly fail. For instance, check out these Handapants. These are made of breathable cotton and are supposed to be worn under regular gloves. These will apparently keep your hands extra warm. It's like underwear for your hands. We could let the Handapants slide, but these Croc Gloves are just too much. They look super uncomfortable and incredibly unfashionable, like the Croc shoes. These holes definitely won't keep you warm. Turns out the person who designed these was served with a cease and desist order from the original Crocs brand. Were they angry he made their Crocs into hideous gloves, or were they unhappy that they didn't think of it first? We'll never know. Our clothes define us. We make a personal statement by what we choose to wear every single day, but it's hard to comprehend what kind of statement this sweater is going to make. The design is utterly pointless and uncomfortable. You can't post a picture of you wearing this sweater on Instagram because it'll be removed. Why? Well, because it's covered in nipples. This one is for the guys. This particular bar stool was designed keeping in mind the anatomy of the male body. It's supposed to fit perfectly. Well, it doesn't look that comfortable to us. For someone's crown jewels to fit in these grooves, firstly they have to be naked, and naked men in a bar full of people isn't a compelling sight. Long gone are the days when we had to untangle the long wires of our earphones. Now the wireless Bluetooth ones are the trend. But for those who still prefer the wires, there's a very unique aesthetic option out there. Now you can get earphones that are shaped to look like snails in your ears. Who would want that? We sure don't. Hairbrush is a standard tool that's been used for ages now, and we don't see any reason to mess with the design, but just like in many other cases, someone decided to mess it up. This hairbrush with tiny rubber fingers for bristles could not get any creepier or weirder. Maybe someone likes their hair being stroked by others a little too much, or they need something like this hand phone cover to soothe their cravings for human touch. Selfie sticks are a staple of the modern lifestyle, but did we really need selfie shoes too? Isn't that a tad bit extra? You're supposed to stick the phone into the front compartment, stick your leg up in the air and take a selfie. Again, why do we have to go to such lengths if we all have a selfie stick? We won't even comment on how terrible the shoe design looks. Another ridiculous solution to a non-existent problem is this pizza pouch. We can't imagine a situation where you need to save only one slice of pizza for later. Heck, no one ever thinks, hey, I'm hungry, I'll just have one slice of pizza. One slice is not enough. Who here would feel comfortable sticking a single slice in a transparent pouch and wear it around their neck? It's like putting a target on yourself. Fanny packs are super convenient, but out of all the designs, the one we would never choose is this dad belly one. If you have abs but want to look like a dad, then go ahead, wear it around your waist, but beware, this will scare off children and ladies alike. Surprisingly, this fanny pack comes in a bunch of designs featuring all sorts of bellies and belly buttons. If you're planning to buy this $990 Fendi fur shawl, think again. We promise you won't regret it. Yes, we know it looks nice from this angle, but try turning it upside down. Do you see what we're seeing? Yeah, you definitely need to put it back on the rack. Natural elements always accentuate modern designs, but these also need to be logical. For instance, if you're making cutlery handles from tree branches, at least remove the thorns first. Utensils like this were probably used to torture prisoners back in the day. Spare your guests the pain, please. Every child loves to take the slide in the park. Well, not this slide at least. Besides the fact that it resembles a slimy tongue, it literally has no railings on the sides. This will definitely result in horrible accidents. Just walk away if you see this kind of slide in the park. Speaking of playground designs, this climbing wall just does not look appropriate for children to climb, use or see, honestly. There's no need to elaborate which part of the human anatomy it clearly resembles. While it may not be completely useless, it is quite frightening for the male members to look at. They look at it and imagine something else that looks like that sausage being sliced up mercilessly. Besides, a processed sausage is practically the easiest thing to cut. We all like fancy bathroom interiors, but sometimes it's important to look at the bigger picture before executing an idea. The owner of this sink should have thought twice before choosing this marble. Anyone could walk in and assume they'd stumbled across a scene full of smeared poo before they realize it's just the marble. Cleaning this bathroom is truly futile. Snuggies are adorable and super comfy for the days you decide to stay in and enjoy the day without doing anything. But have you seen the mum and baby Snuggies? Also called the peekaroo, this looks creepy, like those terrifying aliens with their chests bursting apart. We really don't think anyone would be as happy in this Snuggie as the woman and child in this picture look. If you want to never take coherent notes, these notebooks are for you. Designed in shapes of alphabets, these notebooks are practically unusable. It's impossible to write a full sentence in any of these. We wonder how these actually got the green light for production. We've all seen the invention on the right-hand side in many lavatories, but it's not a secret that these are generally for men. But someone created this product called the SheWe. You can see a lady showing you how to use this odd invention. Its sole purpose is to allow women to urinate while standing. We can't seem to decide whether it's a good thing or not. Tell us what you think about this futuristic gadget in the comments. You heard it right, someone actually designed a beanbag chair made of solid steel. The guy must be an evil genius intending to cruelly punish others. Imagine you plop down on it not knowing it's steel and not just a shiny silver soft beanbag chair. That would be agonizing. Well, its price is quite painful too. Who's willing to spend $4,500 on this monstrosity? So, which of these ridiculous designs did you find most amusing? Tell us in the comments and don't forget to hit the subscribe button for more amazing videos. See you all next time.